Hey everybody, it's Chris from the Droning Company here with my new friend, Cynthia from ACSL. Now, if you've been paying attention to the drone industry at all over the last year or so, you will be familiar with this company because they've got a very interesting drone platform that I'd love to learn a little bit more about. So Cynthia, tell us, what are you doing here at Xponential 2024?
Yeah.
And tell us a little bit about the platform.
Okay, so first we'll talk about the company really quick for a second. I like to introduce ACSL as the biggest drone company nobody's ever heard of before. ACSL has been around in Japan for over 10 years now, and kind of quietly in a corner of Japan has been working on some really awesome flight control software. Last year we entered the US market and brought our first platform to the US market here. It's called the ACSL Soten. Soten means blue skies in Japanese.
Very cool.
So that's why we have kind of the Japan Soten drone, blue skies language back there. The blue skies drone, or the Soten drone, is a small foldable aerial photography drone, and we've designed it purposely for the enterprise market. So there's a couple of different qualities about it that make it really great for enterprise users. There's an IP43 rating. There's this really awesome thing with the gimbals where you can actually pop off the gimbal with just one click, so it's nice and easy.
Okay.
So it's an interchangeable gimbal system. We have all 4 payloads here today, and we have another 5th one coming out later this year. We'll share more about that maybe in the future.
Okay.
But the 4 we have here today is a 20 megapixel 1-inch mechanical shutter, so it's 1-inch sensor mechanical shutter.
Okay.
There's also a zoom. We have a zoom payload. We also have a multispectral payload, and we have a thermal payload as well. So that's kind of the lineup right now. Other cool things about the drone. It has a smart battery. It has obstacle avoidance. Top, forward, and bottom.
Awesome.
And we have been seeing a lot of really great interest from the market just in terms of the applications that this drone is able to serve, out in the energy space, in the public safety space. So we're excited to be here.
And in terms of and I know there are a lot of people, I was excited when I heard about this drone.
Yeah.
In terms of, in light of what's going on with legislation here in the US and things like that, tell us, NDA compliance, what boxes does that check?
Yeah, absolutely. So the history of the Soten and the way it came about was the Japanese government, because Japan is such a close ally with the US, started seeing some of the geopolitical changes going on over the past several years. So they decided, we need to look at standing up some domestic solutions as well to sort of decrease the dependence on, Chinese drones or any drones that are from, one singular country. Mm-hmm. So they put out this government grant, this project bid for making a smaller, more compact aerial photography drone.
Sure.
And ACSL won that bid. And as part of that, we pulled together a consortium of other Japanese players to help us bring this drone to market. Mm-hmm. Some of the partners that we've worked with on this project include Zacti, which is a spinoff of Sanyo, the old Japanese handycam camera company. And then also we partnered with Yamaha for the hard case design, which is why you see Yamaha motor designs written on the drone. Mm-hmm. And they also do the manufacturing for us. So as this kind of consortium, we brought this product to market. And because it was designed according to some of the requirements from the Japanese government, there's a really big emphasis on the security features that go into the drone, including being able to encrypt data even before it gets written to the SD card.
Wow, okay.
Different things like that are just kind of really showing the focus on the data security aspect of it. The drone is manufactured in Japan. We source all of our parts from stable supply chains that are NDA compliant.
Okay.
It's as big of a deal for us in Japan as it is, for the US. So we're really glad that we're able to present this offering over here to the US as well.
Absolutely. So it does check the box of NDA compliance, everything like that. Okay, that's
correct.
Really good information to know. Yeah. Now, in terms of retail, in terms of pricing, what can you expect for, let's say, the base model with the 1-inch sensor?
Sure. So for your base model with 1-inch sensor and 1 smart battery, it's going to start around $9,300.
Okay.
That's going to be, more expensive than what some of the, prosumer market is used to, or even some of the drone service providers that, small businesses really, right? But we see that it's a good fit for the enterprise users that are perhaps used to NDA compliant solutions that are, quite a bit more expensive than ours.
Absolutely.
So we're happy to be able to present a solution that's a little bit more accessible for a segment of the market that we think is really hurting from a lot of the concerns out there right now.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I have one last question for you.
Sure.
This one's going to be the easiest one. People want to learn more about ACSL, they want to learn more about the Soten, they want to learn anything about your company. Where can they find you?
All right, so we have a U.S. subsidiary that's set up right here in California, up in the Bay Area in Sunnyvale. Our team actually all works remote. I'm out of the Bay Area. Our CTO is out of Oregon, and then the other 2 members, we have our solution engineer and LA and our channel manager in Indiana. So we're kind of all over the place a bit, but we do have a wonderful dealer network all across the US, so you can find more information about that on our website, which is just ACSL-USA.com.
Okay.
You can usually catch us at the major shows. We're here at Xponential, of course. And then
you gotta love live interviews.
And then we also will be at the commercial UAV show later this year in September.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but find any of us on LinkedIn or on our YouTube channel or on LinkedIn or on our website, and we'll be happy to share more information.
Excellent. Cynthia, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Make sure you check out ACSL. Their website's a great place to find information. The Soten is the platform that everybody's talking about. Learn more about it at their website and check them out on social media as well. Till next time, this is Xponential 2024 with the Droning Company and Chris. We'll see you.